Hi there, Chris here. Still at it a bit. Um, let's see, on the last video, King Street Rob asked, what card did I use and what cutter did I use? And I stated I used the wrong cutter, but on looking at it again, I used the cutter that this card requires. And the card I used was the CX, this is a Blitz card, CX49. And along the side of it, it says Corbin cabinet. And that calls for the cutter being a CW14MC, and that is the cutter that I did use. So that was actually the correct cutter. It's very disappointing that the key did not work at all. Rob asked, well, did it work at all? No. Even jiggling and all that, it did not work. But we're still at it. I'm still at it because I still have some time with this lock. And we'll do some, whoa, get in there. We'll do some picking on it. And see, miracles of miracles. It would be great to get into this. And it would also be great to get a working key. And I have been using heavy tension. Tensioning it clockwise. Because I don't believe this lock is capable of opening counterclockwise, even if you pick it. I think you can pick it counterclockwise. I think that's possible to pick everything to shear, but in the counterclockwise position, it does not actuate the shackle to open. I think I stated that correctly. And we have Cherokee and Murloc and Suki in the audience and a big old chub that I just got. Which I have not been able to pick yet. I think I've only spent about 10 minutes trying to pick it, but that's not enough time with those to get them picked, or not for me anyway. After I've figured them out, after I've get pretty much the feel for that particular lock, and have opened it a few times, yes. So I'm going to use this deeper hook and sort of test some pins and see if anything can go deeper or wants to go deeper. I dropped somebody. Felt like somebody in the back. Someone asked me, is it bypassable? I have not been able to sneak anything back there to make that work. And I suppose I could pull this core, because this is a very similar Corbin, and see what the back of the core looks like to see if it is remotely possible to bypass. But I have not been able to work any of the bypass tools or small probes all the way through to get it open. I think pretty soon my hand's going to be stuck in this position permanently. Somebody made a comment. Try picking it upside down, which is really difficult to overcome. Was it upside down or right side up? Something about mushed springs. Well, I have not felt that it has any compressed springs, but it's a good point. Compressed springs can make a lock very difficult to open, because if you have a compressed spring and that happens to be a pin that gets overset, it's not going to fall down. I guess you would pick right side up. I can't do that. I really can't do that with my camera setup. That would be like this, and everything doesn't work out. Or at least not for me, and I'm not a vice picker, so that isn't really open to me. I get my vise filled up with screwdrivers on one side of it, through the little screw adjuster, and then all my lever lock tools on the other side. So, and we can try bottom the keyway. I'm trying to think if I can address anybody else's questions. It's hard. I've probably written in collaboration back and forth, 2,500 words back and forth, and comments. So I'm a little tired of holding the lock and typing in stuff. So I'm trying to answer some of these questions on video. And I have stated that about 3 times I felt that I have set all of the pins correctly to shear, but not gotten any open. So it's still, my thoughts are that it probably has a severe actuator hitch that does not allow it to be opened. Even if it's picked, the plug will not rotate to move the actuator to open it. And I've done a video quite a while ago now, I guess, about actuator, Baki actuators syndrome, BAS. And you do find it in these old padlocks. You find it in also the Yale padlocks that we take apart, like the Bear's Back Challenge lock. Where is that? That's, let's see, that's in England somewhere, I think. Yes, somewhere. Anyway. So I'm starting to cramp up. It's only been 8-9 minutes. And not really getting sets. I think that the most sets I've ever got were a combination of some raking, heavy tension, clockwise, some raking, and single pin picking. Like I mentioned, the 2 or 3 times I really felt I had everything set. Could be wishful thinking, but multiple times, maybe not. The snake rake is pretty good on this to start with. But I'm not a heavy tension guy, and I don't know, I have a hacking, picking type style that may not may not do well with this overall. And I don't put excessive tension on my picks, or excessive force on them. I do, I will take, like a half diamond, Sparrow's half diamond, and that I can get a lot more force behind it for sets. But even so, I have not managed to get it open. All right, let's listen. Maybe 4 clicks, maybe 5, hard to say. Anyway, that's the update. Let's see, today is Tuesday? Yes. So tomorrow I send it out, and I will send it to Cherokee with the book. I will fill in my hours and what I did in the book, and I will send her all the blanks. And she has her code cutting system for her her machine, and maybe she can generate a key, and hey, maybe she can pick it. Yeah, my money's on Cherokee. I think this thing's going down in the second round. All right, Cherokee. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we will see you next time.